How can you compare this to a Bugatti coming from a Bugatti Veyron ex-owner?
I think Carl was getting a little bit of a telling off. Everyone is crowding around the screen because the numbers were a little bit lower than we were expecting, and Carl got a telling off because of the fuel. I do not think we could have picked a better day of weather for what we are about to do today. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tom Hartley estate, where I'm going to be meeting up with Carl Hartley. I've just parked the Peugeot up over there, a lovely 2-hour drive this morning. And well, Carl has invited me up to check out a car because I actually believe he's trying to sell me this car. Well, as you can tell, with the blue sky and sunshine, we are out of the depths of winter, and I can excitingly reveal that my Lamborghini Murcielago LP640 is not on site. It is out on a viewing, and fingers crossed we will be over the line and that car will officially be sold by basically the end of today. And while Carl has invited me down, I'm actually quite interested in this car in particular. I have driven something similar, not in the UK. Carl wants to show me a very unique Audi R8 V10 Spyder that has been supercharged and has around 800 brake horsepower. And that is why I have said today we could not have picked a better day for it. A convertible 800 brake horsepower Quattro supercar. Morning.
Good morning.
Centre stage.
I didn't think you'd notice that.
Oh, a Nardo Grey R8 Spyder that I've actually come to see because underneath there is a supercharged kit.
That's a really special car actually. You know how many cars I buy and sell, and
yeah.
You know that car, I had a really good feeling when I bought that car.
Yeah.
And I thought, why not get it out today? It's it's the sun shining. I can't drive it.
Yeah, so you want me to drive it?
Why can't you drive it?
And where are we going today? Talk to me.
Well, okay, so this car has got a supercharger, but it was fitted and tested by Audi Peterborough. So they have given their stamp of approval.
Oh,
so
wow. Yeah.
And I've seen receipts for this.
Yeah.
So
before you bought it.
So yeah. So that for me gave me like a big confidence in if Audi have approved it.
And that's why it's here.
And that's why it's part of the stable. Don't get any ideas today. I'm not going to sell you this car.
Okay.
It's not for sale.
Well, it is. Everything's for sale.
No, it's not for sale. And don't get any ideas. So.
All right.
We'll just get you paid for the Murcielago, and you can just go on your merry way home.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's get this car outside. Let's get this car outside under the sun. Whoa.
Yeah, that sounds nice. You've owned a Bugatti Veyron.
Yeah.
Everyone compares supercharged R8 Hurricanes to the Bugatti Veyron Acceleration. How can you compare this to a Bugatti coming from a Bugatti Veyron ex-owner?
It's very different because I always maintain that a Bugatti, a Veyron or a Chiron drives like nothing you've ever driven before.
Yeah.
Performance levels and times might be very similar to other things, but it's just that it's quad turbo.
Yeah.
It's just that
a different league.
Oh, it's like it could give you goosebumps.
Yeah,
It's just
you've already got them.
I know. And you can't compare it. It's not similar, but as in performance-wise, it will be easily.
Yeah.
That's very similar performance.
And how much is this?
This is 100 grand.
And how much is the Veyron that you got downstairs, the Super Sport?
That's 2 million quid.
3, 2, 1.
Well, it gets you, doesn't it?
It just sucks away all of your guts. Oh, there's going to be some screenshots from this video of our face and reactions.
Oh yeah. It's quick though, no?
It's so fast. Oh, the exhaust definitely sounds louder. Oh, I really want to swear.
around the corner just so that I can do a little bit of an update for the vlog, because Carl is round with the R8 doing deals. I might have seen and caught on camera him selling that R8, which is ridiculous, but he's also talking about maybe buying cars. Oh, I think the R8's going. But yeah, RSQ8, satin black Lamborghini Urus over there, some amazing cars here. The R8 is ready to go on the dyno, and Carl has just stood next to it, sold the R8, or nearly sold the R8, and potentially buying another car. It is mental today, but so cool to see and catch on camera Carl selling and buying cars. Everyone's crowding around the screen. I don't know if you can see that. But basically, the car ran the dyno. We looked at the screen and we were like, your dyno's wrong. And Carl's just got a little bit of a telling off. Come here, Carl. So you just got a little bit of a telling off, because we were looking at the numbers like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But we were looking at wheel horsepower on a four-wheel drive car that has the worst fuel in it. They were asking whether you got 99.
running on red diesel at the moment.
So they were saying that a huge difference is going to come from the V-power and the fact that we're looking at wheel horsepower. We need to times the number that we saw, which was around 640, 650 by 1.12 is what these guys are saying. So actually, it's going to be much closer to 800 brake horsepower.
Well, we're hoping
when we're going to drain the fuel, we're going to do another run, and then we're going to get the readings right, which are going to be correct. Because we've just arrived at MSL with the R8, put it on their dyno, and then told them that their dyno's wrong.
Done it at work. Talk you through it.
Right, so we're making 711 to the wheels.
711 to the wheels.
Yeah, with a 621 foot-pounds of torque to the wheels. So we work at 12% loss on the four-wheel drive system. So this 711 just
getting close.
Yeah, 711 times it by 1.12, and then you get your overall engine figure, which is 7.
Okay.
Okay. I think the guy's going to buy the car now.
Torque-wise, you're looking at around about 695 foot-pounds of torque.
695 pounds.
700 newton on a it's naturally aspirated but supercharged.
Yeah.
So it's making good figures for what it is. So
yeah.
Okay.
We can go now.
I thought I just bought the most underpowered supercharged car in the world then for a minute. Okay.
If anything, this is just an ad for V-Power.
Yeah, buy V-Power, always.
We are rolling.
So we're back.
Yeah.
I'm going to come clean to everybody now. When I invited Paul over today, his Murcielago, with a bit of luck, should be sold by the end of today, which means he's got quite a big pot of cash that he's going to want to put in a car.
Whoa.
Listen, quite a big pot of cash he wants to put into a car. So I know he's had an R8 V10 Plus before. This being supercharged, he loves modified cars. I thought there was no way he's not going to not buy this car. He has to buy this car. So I thought, let's make up an excuse to take it to MSL Performance, show him what the performance levels was, which nearly backfired, by the way. But we got it sorted. I took a phone call while we were at MSL Performance from somebody interested in the car, told him what we were doing, played Paul off of him a little bit. Like, look,
Oh, so you use me?
Yes.
You use me as your...
So look, I'm with Paul Wallace. He's here testing the car because he wants to buy it. Next thing you know, the guy just wired me over a deposit, and this car is now sold. So it didn't even make the web. So Paul, I'm sorry.
I got a question then. So, seeing as you use me
Yeah.
for the sale, does that mean I get commission?
Let's just call it quits on the Murcielago.
Yeah.
And then we just won't worry about it. For £100,000,
You can't beat it.
you cannot beat this car.
No.
Someone says to me, you have £100,000 to spend on a car, what do you buy, Carl? That's what I buy.
I think there's probably less than 5 supercharged R8s in the country. I know of one supercharged Hurricane. So they're a rare beast. This is a real unicorn car.
I just think it has everything going for it.
Yeah.
It has the colour, it has the spec, it has the fact that it's supercharged. But how much more extra are you really paying for that?
Yeah.
You know, take the supercharger away from this car at the minute.
Yeah.
It's a 90 grand retail car.
Yeah.
You know, Nardo,
Plus
carbon.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not really paying too much
For the extra
for the
performance.
extra, nearly 200 brake horsepower?
Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's great value, and that's my gut feeling when I seen the car and I was buying it. That's exactly what went through my mind. And I thought, well, other people have got to see this the way I see it.
Yeah.
At the same time, I think this car sold. Well, I know this car sold at another dealership last year for north of 130,000.
130.
130.
There's a truck that
So
went past, I don't know whether they
yeah.
caught that.
So at 100,000.
Yeah.
I haven't taken advantage. You know, it's well, I've obviously undersold it because it hasn't even hit the web yet.
Yeah, and there was already people on it.
Yeah, well, today, the guy who turned up in the Urus,
Yeah.
he come to look at the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, he come. He said, the guy from MSL called him. You have to come and look at this R8. And he went, oh, you know, I thought it was sold because it hasn't been on the web. He said, no, it's still available. He actually, and I said to him, look,
It's gone.
it's gone.
Well, I mean, it's bloody cool. We had amazing weather for it.
Oh, what a day.
And there we go. We've seen Carl in action. This is how this operation operates.
Well, every time that you come here, I try and pencil out my schedule for the day.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
you know, we do a bit of filming together, and I do take phone calls, but I try to keep it a bit separate. But
Yeah.
but today, you sort of, I know you didn't get the conversation we had because I didn't want you to get the conversation I had.
GDPR or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. It's a
I've just been a fly on the wall.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Show me the WhatsApp conversation.
But you know, it's sort of, you have seen an insight as well into
Yeah.
how things can quickly manifest it.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I will leave this car here so that you can prep it and the customer can come and collect it.
Yep, he'll be gone in the next 48 hours, I think.
Well, Carl, thank you very much for today.
problem, thank you.
for letting me drive this car.
No problem.
And I'll wave goodbye to what could have been
Should have been.
my next car, but we will see what happens. Goodbye, guys. Whoop.